And over here, guys, we've got one over here behind the speaker.
David Burnett, I'm from Wills, Lindsay and Scott. We've got Family First, reading some bits on the internet. We've got some pastor, so he calls himself. We've also got Cardinal Pell. We've also got Archbishop Jensen. And in Melbourne, we've got Archbishop Freer. Both the leaders of the two parties profess Christianity. How are you going to fight these people who are going to fight you once you start putting up gay and lesbian rights? Thank you.
That kind of sounds like a question to me. Look, I think it's important, and call this a naive view, but in my view you get a long way in public life fighting issues on their merits, not focusing necessarily too much on who your opponent is or what they represent or stand for, but to actually fight the justice and merits of the cause you're advocating as hard as you can. So although, and I think there are some significant differences across the forces you mentioned as well, so I wouldn't necessarily lump them all together either, but my simple answer is you fight for what you believe is right, and you don't get unduly distracted by people who are opposing you. You focus your message on the people whose minds you want to change, not so much on the people who might be directly trying to stop you doing it.
As I said when I started speaking this afternoon, I appreciate the opportunity today not only to put my views and the government's views, coalition's views, but also to hear your views. I'm a big believer in the fact that free discussion and debate can actually achieve a great deal. Now, you're not going to agree with everything I've said today. I've got that's been made pretty clear to me when I've spoken sometimes. And similarly, I'm sure you don't agree with some of those people you mentioned. I agree with different people on different things myself. As I said, I don't agree with Peter Curtis's comments and I don't share them. But I don't think it's necessarily a matter of just fighting people. I don't think that's necessarily the best description. We're a diverse community with a lot of different views, and it's about respecting everyone's view and giving them the right to say it.
We might move on to the next question.